And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kirbside Network presents Lord of the Rings, Prince of Shadows. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We greatly appreciate everyone coming in to watch, to support. Had a great first session. Great episode number 1. So thank everyone who showed up last week. But of course, before we get started, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow our Twitch. You know, we are all over the place. Tonight we are live streaming to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. So there are more than enough opportunities to catch us and watch and enjoy. That being said, episode 1 should be up on Spotify sometime this week, and then episode 2 will be following right behind it. I'm going to try to get all of these episodes up on Spotify so you can listen to them in the car, at work, wherever you need to listen to your D&D fix. But of course, none of this is doable without a shout out from our sponsors. Shout out to our friends, Collected Comics and Games here in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. They have everything a gaming nerd needs. They've got dice, they've got minis, they've got comics. Every single one of us here in the stream are avid supporters of their business. Right now, I'm in the middle of the DC Absolute run, and they've been helping me, helping provide that for me, so they can help provide you with whatever comic you're looking for. So go check out Collected Comics and Games in Fort Worth and Keller. Let them know Kirbside sent you. And of course, it's a D&D stream, guys. What's the most important part of a D&D stream? Dice! Because you can't play without dice. So, maybe you should go check out our friends, ST-Way Gaming, and they're amazing. I cannot even begin to describe in proper words how amazing their assortment of dice are. They've got dice. They've got accessories. I'm not wearing mine tonight, unfortunately, but they've sent me a beautiful little dragon claw necklace. They've sent us dice. They've sent us D100s. Go check them out. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. They have their own website, ST-Way Gaming. Go give them your business. Go give them your support. They are one of the best dice providers out there. We love them very much. And with that, I believe that's just about everybody. So with that, Tim, the floor is yours as we pick back up on this excellent adventure that we got cliffhangered on last week.
Yes, before we get into that, I don't think we've covered quite everybody because, how about the person who gave us these awesome backgrounds, and why don't we give her a shout out?
Oh yeah. Shout out to our friend Katie, who provided our amazing artwork tonight.
Thank you.
She is wonderful. For anyone who watched Renegade Rangers, she was our original Blue Ranger. She helped provide the artwork for this game, for Renegade Rangers, and for a couple games here in the future. So we will add her Instagram handle to the YouTube link after this. But if you need artwork done and you need it, excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold. If you need artwork done professionally, quickly, and at a great price, she's the one to go to. So thank you, Katie, so much for our awesome artwork. It looks amazing. It makes this stream just all the better. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you.
And with that, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Middle Earth. And when we last left off, the party all made your own individual ways to a festival in Brie, which was commemorating the defeat of Sauron and the end of the War of the Ring. And you were enjoying yourselves. There was alcohol, there was food, there were games, there was fun, there were people of interest. You guys were having the time of your life, and you were ending the day on a high note, which is as customary for the festival. It was an archery contest. However, in the middle of that archery contest, arrows started to rain from the sky, and you guys were made immediately aware of an attack on the festival itself, where it looks like a band of goblins has interrupted the festivities, and they have started to set like some of the grounds ablaze, and that's where we left off. So, you have a band of goblins in front of you guys. Here's what you see. Where we left off immediately, you started seeing these arrows start to hit the ground around you and into the trees and hit some of the targets of the archery contest. And you guys whirl around and see, basically, I would say kind of spread out these small, different shades of green. They're small, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost hunched over goblins with makeshift armor and blade, kind of like serrated blades and short bows drawn. And you don't see immediately exactly where they came from. However, you guys are under attack. So, for the first time in our game here, I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative. Y'all have combat.
Let's go.
We're not playing with oars or little carnival games now. This is serious. This is serious business.
Alrighty.
Let me know when you're ready for numbers.
Yeah. My usual procedure here is I'll give you guys your ranges and just sound off on if you fall into that range or not. Just making sure I have all of my bad guys set up here so you're not waiting on me later. Okay. Okay, 20 and up. Nothing?
Woof.
Not me.
15 to 19.
Oh boy.
10 to 14.
Oh, thank
That's
God.
3, y'all. What do we got?
12.
I also have a 12.
Okay, what are your dex scores?
15.
15.
16.
Hey.
Okay, so Bagamir's going first. And I'll let Willow and Renord, you can just choose amongst yourselves who wants to go first.
You can go in and go.
All right. I was going to say we can call odds or evens if you want.
I'm gonna say rock, paper, scissors, but now you can go in and go.
Bowen, where does that leave you?
9.
9.
999.
We're not built for speed.
No, you're not. Okay, the archers go before you. What about the warriors? Oh, crap. Okay, the warriors are okay. Sorry, I didn't leave enough room for that. Hey, come here. Or
Then what
hello.
about the warriors? Us, the what?
For anybody who has information of the D&D stream, I've had bad luck with goblin archers in the
Oh
past.
no! Don't tell me, not again.
Why would you say that?
Is the curse still going?
We'll see. I'm using goblin archers again.
I was gonna say, ladies and gentlemen,
This is-
it's been about 5 years since the first Goblin Archer experience, and it
it's
was
bad.
oh
My gosh.
it was something else.
Okay, so Bagamir, you're up first. I'm gonna describe the terrain in front of you, and then we'll get your turn here. So what you see in front of you, you have 4 of these like hunched over goblin warriors with sword and little bucklers. That was the word I was looking for. Sword and bucklers advancing towards your party's position. Behind them, you see 2 goblin archers kind of set up, perched up on like a cart with bales of hay on the back. And you see 2 of the goblin archers standing up on top of that just to get a little bit better view of the field. It is your turn, sir. Oh, and they're roughly... Right. Sorry, I wrote this down. They are roughly 60 feet away.
Okay. First question: is there anything in their immediate vicinity that would count as an enemy towards them?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, cool. So Bagamir clocks. Okay, cool. Scary, creepy goblins, things approaching. He's going to do what any good treasure hunter would do, and
what?
he's gonna find a place to hide.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, roll me an investigation. See if you can find a pretty good place to hide here.
Investigation. Oh, okay, that's good. 16. Did I math that right? Yeah, 16.
Yeah, that's easy enough. You do find a couple wine barrels off to the side, easy to get to and dash and like dive behind.
So he goes and he dives behind. Does that qualify as an action at that point?
Just some of your movement. I'll say it took about 20 feet of your movement.
Okay. So once behind there, he's going to, hyperventilating. He's trying not to panic. He's going to knock an arrow and ready in action for whenever they are in range. Or are they in range already? Sorry, hold on. First day. Oh, they are. Yeah, they are in range. Rabbits. He's going to wait until somebody else attacks them to pop up and fire a shot.
You're gonna wait until what to fire a shot? What's the trigger?
Until somebody is within melee range of them to pop up and fire a shot.
Understood. You got it. Anything else?
That is movement, action. Don't have any bonus actions right now. He will, I guess, take out a dagger and a short sword and plant them in the ground next to him. So whenever time comes, they're right there ready to go.
You got it. All right. Renor, you're up. Willow, you're on deck.
So I want to is there a how am I trying to say this? Like we're out, shooting at our targets. Is there like safe to assume like almost a carnival game stand in front of us, right? Like a range that we were shooting down for our competition? Like, is there a table and maybe like a ticket booth or something? Like
yeah,
where we were standing to.
roll me an investigation check real quick.
Threes across the board. What's the modifier on that? +2, 11.
11. Okay, well, I didn't set it wasn't that high. So yeah, you do see a almost like a picnic table that was set up, and it's roughly about 15 feet in front of you, facing towards where the goblins are coming from. It was
Okay.
basically set up as for a ticket booth for
Yeah.
anybody who wanted to come and watch the archery competition.
Rinyor is going to run and jump up onto that table. And whichever goblin, are they all archers? They all got. Excuse me.
2 of them are archers. 4 of them have bucklers and scimitars.
So he's going to pick the archer at the closest distance to him at that moment, and he's going to send an arrow at him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack, sir.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
8 damage. Piercing.
8 damage to piercing. Okay. That's a good hit. All right, so what you see is that first arrow hits one of these goblin warriors almost directly through the neck. It's just to the side of it. And you just see as this goblin temporarily drops the scimitar and buckler as it reaches for its throat. And this arrow dislodges into it. And you see a sputtering of black ichor from the wound in the neck, and it just... I can't hear you. Uh-oh.
Inline mic was muted. Perhaps he drops his bow because I wanted to hit an archer. You said sword and buckler.
Oh, you were aiming for an archer.
I was aiming for an archer. No, you're good. Rinyor has an ego. Those archers missed, but he did not, and he had to show that.
So I'll give you
less
the same
interested
scenario.
in killing these guys.
I'll give you the same scenario, but that the archer does drop his bow.
Hell yeah.
Exact same noise, exact same wound to the neck as I described, but yes.
And then as far as the rest of the turn is concerned, he's just gonna if we're talking, you said picnic table, I'm imagining lower bench seats and then like an actual table a little bit raised up. He's not going to back down from a fight, but he's also not stupid. He's going to step down to the bench portion. He was making his presence known, but he's not going to stand right up there in front of everybody waiting to get shot. But he's going to make it a little bit harder, but he's still going to show that he's not worried about it.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Good turn. Willow, you're up, and then it's a bunch of goblins on deck.
So the first thing she's going to do is communicate to Will, and tell him to get to the safe house.
Okay.
Will, get to the safe house. And she's going to dive, to hide, probably near Bagomir.
Okay, I'm going to make you do an animal handling check for this.
Okay. Very nice. That's gonna be math, please. We know how to do this. 14.
14. That's good enough. You do have a really good relationship with Will, and being a very intelligent creature, Will immediately keys on the command and starts to head toward the safe house.
Now, I still have my short bow with me, so as I'm hiding, I am gonna look out to check if there's anyone nearby to hit.
The goblins are all 60 feet in range from you.
Okay. I mean, I could try to hit one before they get closer.
Are you aiming for one of the warriors or one of the archers?
Hmm. Maybe one of the archers.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the archers.
The wounded one or the one that hasn't been hit yet?
One that hasn't been hit.
Okay.
Okay. 13.
13 just hits.
Hey.
Orc leather. The 13 AC. So now you know.
So that's gonna be
Well,
8
excuse
total.
me, goblin leather. I apologize. How
8
much
total damage.
8 total. Okay. So yeah, you see, you see as this one. I'll give you the. I'll let you call your shot. Where did you hit this goblin?
Oh, where did I hit him? You know what? More than likely, I probably hit him somewhere here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Probably between the shoulder, right this area here. My anatomy is just leaving the building right now.
Somewhere between the clavicle and the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. That's exactly what happens.
Right
and
through the collarbone.
Oh god.
That.
Yeah, I'll give it to you with the damage that you did on it. Yeah. So the arrow pierces the clavicle, and you see as this orc, this goblin. Good lord, I'm gonna do that all night. This goblin also just shrieks in pain and this sputtering of black ichor and just.
It's okay, Tim. Tolkien did it, so you can do it too.
Right.
The nerve of them to ruin a perfectly good festival. Can she see how close they are to, say, the prancing pony?
From the prancing pony, you're a good ways away.
Okay. Okay.
It's not within sight. Let's put it that way.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go on and end my turn there.
Okay. No, that's good turns, guys. Okay, up first is the Goblin Warriors. Let me see here. I get to do something cool. One second, I'm rolling.
Waiting to see if they're good or not. Because if it's a decent roll, then this roll is brought to you by SUA Gaming.
Okay, so this is what happens. You see the 4 Goblin Warriors, the ones with the bucklers and the scimitars, and you see them almost in unison put the bucklers and the scimitars away, and they duck low, and they two and two, and they fan off to the left and to the right, and you lose them. They literally dive behind some crates and a lot of some knocked over like a food cart and stuff, and they have hidden themselves. You don't see them.
You pull out the goblin frickin' SWAT team.
The 2 archers, gravely wounded both, gather themselves. What do they see? Not anything. So neither one of them see Willow. Okay. The first one is gonna aim at Renor because you're the person who wounded him. And this one is gonna be
Like to see him aim with an arrow in him.
Bowen. So here we go. Well, I'll start with you, Bowen. Let's see if he hits anything. That's pretty good. Where's his attack at? Total of 16.
16 just hits.
16 just hits. Okay. Sorry, new stat block. Learning. Okay, total of 6 points of damage, Bowen, as this arrow.
All right.
We'll say kind of almost in the gut. Renor. That's not good.
What do you mean by that?
11 plus 4. 15 total.
Damn.
Ooh, I believe that hits. That hits.
Ooh, got you. Dang. Max. 8 points of damage.
Oof.
Ow! What are you doing over here?
What are you doing over here?
Um,
These barely standing archers are mad though, and they were apparently they were looking for blood. Already, this is going better than the first time I ran Goblin Archers.
No.
So,
Oh,
Speak for yourself. I got 3 hit points.
Yeah, no.
Well is an
okay.
objective
It's
term
going
right
better
now.
for him. It's
better
going
for
better
me.
for him.
That's it from my goblins. Bowen, you're up. Bagamir, you're on deck.
All right. Yeah, no. The first time we encountered goblins, they were about as useful as putties and Power Rangers.
Good lord. Putty's absorbed hits.
All right.
So basically, what you need to do, Bowen, if you're trying to find the warriors, you just got to get a good enough investigation to see if you
Yeah.
can find them.
How far were the warriors away from us? Because I do not have quite the movement speed that the others do. We're not
You
built-
mean before they had their turn?
Yeah, before they
60
darted
feet.
off. 60. Okay. Then I'll close the distance. I won't make it all the way, but I'll close the distance using my full movement, which is 25.
Okay.
We're not built for long distances. Report. Built for short sprints.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm this is probably not gonna work, but I want to do it anyway. Bowen's gonna pull as he's like running. He's gonna pull the arrow out of his stomach and aim it, put it in his bow and aim it back and be like, "Return to sender,"
Okay.
and launch it at the goblin that shot at him.
Okay.
Oh, that was a terrible roll. 6, 8. 10. I rolled
10.
2 1s.
10 misses.
Yep. And you did say these were goblins, so that does not assist. At
Before
all.
you, what are you?
I was just making sure that one of my warden abilities is not applicable to that role. It is not. It is not.
Okay. Just to clarify, we had this talk off screen.
Yes.
If the ability specifically says in game that it works on orcs,
Yes.
it works on goblins.
Okay. That is good to know. It does not assist with that role, but it does assist with a few other things.
Okay.
So that is good to know. I probably wouldn't be able to try to perceive which way they went, having used my action. Or would you allow me to try to take a look?
To me, I let it fly in D&D.
Okay.
I'll let you do a perception check. It doesn't use up your action.
All right.
Because kind of like the way I interpret actions is that you did something physical, like you pulled a lever, you know,
Right.
you pressed a button,
Yep.
you know, you opened a door. That's an action.
Right.
To look around, I usually give you that for free.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then that does apply to my ability because I get
There you go.
advantage on perception checks when looking for orcs.
There you go.
14. These dice are not rolling well. Yeah, 14 on that perception check.
Okay. You do, in fact, see one of the orcs hidden behind a crate. You kind of see it like a foot out in the middle, out in the field of view,
Yep.
where the creature thinks he's hidden.
Gotcha. All right, cool. That's my turn. Movement, action, and that perception check.
Okay. Bagamir, before your turn, you note to your right, you see an arrow fly from an opposite direction and make contact with one of the goblins who is hiding behind a crate to your right. And you just hear the creature yelp out in pain as it takes, it's okay, 4 points of damage. In your peripheral field of vision, you see the blonde-haired ranger knocking another arrow and actually closing the distance to get a little closer and trying to help you guys.
Okay. That was going to be my first question is where's that guy?
Yep.
Bowen doesn't call out that he clocks the one goblin behind the crate.
Yeah, you can call it out if you see him.
Yes, if I'm allowed to, I will definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Verbal is free.
Yep.
Which of the two goblins, because I'm assuming that was two separate goblins, which is closer to Bagamir at this point?
The only one that you see right now is the one that the ranger hit.
Okay.
And technically you see the one on the left that Bowen just called out as well.
All right, so which one is closer?
They're the same distance.
And what's that distance?
20 feet.
Bet. Okay. So that means I would only need 15 feet to get to it, or would I need 20 feet to get to it?
What's your range of your melee?
It's
I think
5.
you need 20. No, technically you just would need 15. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he is going to sneak towards the one that the ranger hit already.
All right.
Do I need to stealth?
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just running over there and attacking?
Oh no, he's definitely stealthing right now.
Okay.
That's
yes.
why I asked about the distance.
Absolutely. Give me a stealth.
Because the half speed. Sorry, I should have been more clear with that.
Yeah.
I need to say the quiet part out loud.
Gotcha.
15.
Very well. You feel fairly hidden.
All right. As soon as he is near it, he's at this point he has grabbed his sword and his short sword and his dagger, and he's just gonna pop out from behind the barrel and yeah.
It did not appear to see you. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do I have advantage for being hidden?
You do.
Haha. So that means I roll 4 of these.
Yep.
Sneak attack.
And so that's 17 for the short sword.
Uh-huh.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Well, let me stop you right there. How would you like that goblin to die?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So the goblin is it's reeling in pain, and just really quick, you almost miss it. There's just a hand that comes up and there's a sword attached to it, and it just right across his throat, and he's fine, and he falls.
Okay.
And then that's all I got. So he's just gonna make sure that he kind of muffles the goblin's fall as it goes down, and check and make sure that he's not in any immediate danger.
Well, you're no longer hidden, so you're in a little danger.
In that case, he is going to try to get some cover with my remaining 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult. I mean, you can try to duck behind some of the crates that like this goblin was hidden behind.
That's the plan. Stealth action again, or stealth, or just happens.
Yeah, that just happens. You don't.
Okay, cool.
You're not gonna get 2 stealth on one go there.
I figured as much. Right, and pass.
Nice. Renor, you're up. Willow, you're on deck.
So it's safe to assume that all of the the crowd is kind of scattering, right?
Well, obviously this is happening within mere seconds, but yes, you do see like the ambient screaming and scattering of villagers and people.
What's the sight lines on like that? Because I know those goblins have tried to hide, but are they blending into a crowd? And
mostly they're hiding amongst the debris of the festival. Like I said, like overturned carts, crates, stuff like that. You pretty much gather that they dove behind some of the.
So Renor's going to step back up onto his table and see if he can't see anything. He knows where they were at. Can he tell from his vantage point where they might have gone to?
Well, you can still see the 2 archers that are up on top of that cart.
Okay.
The 2 wounded ones. If you're trying, you do see one goblin off to the left that Bowen pointed out, who the goblin was trying to hide, but it did a very poor job.
Yes.
You do get a line of sight on that one. And if you want to try to find the other 2, you have to roll investigation.
Yes, and one of them is already dead that our ranger had, hit on, and then Bagomir finished off, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I guess, I mean, Renor's just going to have a follow-up shot on the same guy he's already hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
He'll just send another arrow that way. 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh yeah. Let me grab a D8. 7.
Yeah, to be fair, all you needed was a 1, but I like letting you roll anyway because dice are fun. So, would you like to choose how this goblin dies?
So, is this the one that shot him with an arrow?
Correct.
Yes. Who would be happy about such things? And so he is going to get back on the pool table, and through no small effort outwardly, inwardly, he's going to rack another arrow and get it going. To everybody else, he just ate this shot. Didn't even hurt at all. But inside, there's an arrow stuck in his wherever he got hit, and is just this sucks. Can't say the last time Renor's been shot with an arrow like that. Can't say the next time he's looking forward to having that happen. But in that case, he's just much more angry.
I'll say I didn't really give you one. I'll say he got you in the armpit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. And if we're talking right arm too, that's our drawn arm.
Yeah.
So that's uncomfortable and hurts like hell trying to get a shot on target. And so he's going to return. He's petty, like I said. He's going to return the favor. He's going to try and hit this guy like right there in the rib, kind of from the side area,
Okay,
and just
that it's exactly what happens. You see is there's like a grimace on its face and kind of blood splattered from the neck shot, and you see as it was knocking another arrow, but before it ever gets the chance, your arrow just finds the sweet spot in between ribs.
I'm thinking like through a rib, through a heart, into the next rib. You know, where it just sank that thing.
And it's not really that high up off the ground, but because it's kind of like a shorter little creature, it flips, it somersaults forward and lands in front of the cart where it was perched up on. That goblin archer is dead.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And then I don't know if you count stepping up onto the table as some movement, but with his rest of his 30 feet, he's gonna not dash. He's gonna move closer to the rest of wherever the ruckus was happening, if at all, finding some cover from this other ranger, because if Raynor dies, it'd be pretty embarrassing for him.
Okay.
The last thing he needs is for Bowen, son of Owen, to get on his ass and about saving his life, and so we're really trying to avoid that.
Sure. Okay. You said you're going towards where the ranger was at.
Where the other ranger is, like moving that direction, moving
Okay.
towards the action. But if there's a little bit of cover between here and there, he'd like to find it.
Yeah, you can hide behind the same crate that Bagamir's hiding behind right
Okay.
now. So, because that's off to the right in that direction. So basically, you end up right beside Bagamir.
So Raynor is going to run up and MLB the Show slide his way into home right now.
Nice.
And just
Nice.
slide in and land next to him, and
Respect,
just real
respect.
calm, real collected. I mean, he collides with the card and it hurts like hell. I mean, but he's not going to show it. This arrow is. He went from 11 to 3 in one hit. Terrified. All right. Maybe for once the mortal coil is seeming realistic, but he's not going to show that. And he's just going to lean over and look at Bagamir and be like, "I think we're 1-4 run right now," and just hold that as like fist for a fist bump.
Bagamir's just like, man, you're like a pro at this.
And then he's gonna, as he receives that fist, he's gonna be like, like when when those fists connect. No, it didn't hurt at all. Actually, I'll be fine. I'll be all right.
I'll be good.
And that's what he's got.
I love it. That's a good turn. Willow, you're up. The goblins are on deck.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna so y'all are moving more to the right, correct?
All except Bowen. Bowen spotted one of the goblins hiding on the left side.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and hit the same goblins I did last time, the same archer.
The archer, the remaining archer.
Yeah, so he's not sending out any more arrows and whatnot.
Sure.
And that's a 14.
14 hits.
All right,
Yeah.
14 hits.
Oh!
Very similar to the last one. This is a formality, but go ahead, roll the damage.
All right. 3.
3. Well, that will do it. Reese, how do you do this? How does Willow do this?
So given that it probably didn't take very much and it wasn't that strong of a hit, but it hit it where it needed to, so that the job could get done. So I'm gonna say it hit him in the face.
Okay. So you're
A nice little shot, probably in the cheek. Ouch.
okay. No, I got you. Yeah. Okay, so similar to this other goblin that was attacking Raynor, this one was knocking an arrow, just about to let it go, and you let loose, and this arrow passes through one cheek and comes out the other side, and it's just
Hey, that is so gruesome.
crumples off to the side.
And I don't think it's best for me to move because I'm still within. How close is everyone? So we're not too close, but not too far.
If you're asking where your party mates are,
Yes, basically.
Raynor and Bagamir are 20 feet to your right. Bowen, I don't even know if you moved. Did you?
I moved up, so
Moved
I
up?
moved about 25 feet.
Okay, so he's about 25 feet away.
Yeah. So Willow thinks it's a pretty good idea to stay close to everyone. So I'm gonna use some movement to get to a another covered hiding space.
Really quick, can Willow see Renior and Bagomir?
Roll investigation, Willow.
Okay, that's 15.
15. Yes, you get like in between like two apple crates, and you kind of get and you see Bagomir and Renor not hidden, but they're taking cover behind a crate, roughly about 20 feet in front of you.
Okay.
So Bagomir shoots Willow like, that was awesome.
And she's gonna do the same. And she wants to try and mime like in the direction that Will went. To indicate like I have a safe house over there, or there's safety over there.
How do you relay that?
Another game of D&D charades.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna try and mimic like horse movement in that direction.
Okay.
Safe.
This is gonna be a roll.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Willow. I've done this before. My ruling on this has usually been performance for you.
All right. Makes all the sense. Okay, so that is 15.
15. Okay. Bagomir, give me an intelligence check.
Oh no. Okay, it's not my dump stat. We're good.
Not a save, just an intelligence check.
All right. 10.
I think she's telling you where there's like food crates over there. Apples, maybe potatoes.
You kind of say, yes, I know, goblins.
Hobbits and potatoes.
House.
Potatoes.
We'll exchange stories later. Come on. Help us.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. Maybe that DC will go down the more that you work together.
Oh no.
Okay.
And if you, I will say this to be fair. Maybe in the future, if you want to work on that with fellow party members, that would make the communication amongst you much easier in the middle of a fight. If you
Okay, so the whole party's gonna learn how to do some ham boning.
some type of yeah, or like bird calls or whatever you want to try. Okay, the goblins are next, and that's I have no more archers; they are dead. So here's the question. Oh, Bagomir. Oh, I didn't roll well. 14?
Just misses.
Just misses. Okay. Oh, wait. He was hiding. He has advantage.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Quick load in a player with silvery barbs.
17.
No!
Rats.
Okay. So what
That
happens is
hits.
one of these goblin warriors jumps out from okay, I'll do it. A potato barrel, and just jumps out with a serrated scimitar dagger and comes down. Where's the damage on that? I have a D4 plus 2. Okay, that's not too bad. All of this plus 2. It's 5, 7 points
Woof.
of slashing damage as this dagger finds purchase. I'll say, kind of coming down, kind of gets you on top of the shoulder. Just. But you have a goblin literally up in your grill with a dagger, and you just see this like really horrid sneer of a smile and these like yellow jagged teeth. Just.
I hate it here.
That's that one. Bowen.
Yep.
The one that you clearly saw and is not hiding also jumps out with a dagger. Ah! And runs up to you. You do see him coming, however.
Oh, yeah.
He thought he was hidden, though.
He thought he was sneaky.
Yeah. This one. Oh, this is not great. What's it to hit with that knife? 15 total?
Misses.
Yeah.
Just misses.
So basically, kind of like out of like an action movie, the henchman kind of swipes with the dagger, and you're like, whoa.
Very much. Because this is the only reason. As he's like coming at me with a shield, or he's coming at me with the dagger, a shield just produces itself in front of him. little wooden buckler, very boom. No.
Okay. That leaves. Willow, if you would, please give me a perception check.
Alrighty. Okay. Okay. 17.
17. You easily see this. You see a turnip sack just inching its way towards you.
You think you're sneaky, do you?
Getting ever closer.
Okay. Can I retaliate now or later?
Now here's the thing. You do have a reaction that you can use here.
Okay.
Because it's moving into your melee range. It just thinks it's being sneaky and you blatantly see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How close is it?
The turnip sack is like almost at your feet. It's like imagine like a snail crawl. It's a turnip sack. It's a turnip sack that's snail crawling towards you.
Can I unarmed strike it?
You can.
Alrighty.
Punch the sack?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Or if I could use the sack against it, I mean,
I tell you, I'd allow you to look around to see if you could find something to beat the sack with if you wanted
okay,
to.
yeah, I'd like to find something like that.
Yeah,
maybe like a post or something and just go back.
You already rolled your. Well, that was perception. Yeah, give me an investigation real quick. I love this stuff. This is fun.
All right, so that's 12 so far, and now we got 15.
Yeah, 15. You got a couple choices. You see a gardening hoe. You see a leg off of a table that's been broken off.
Mm-hmm.
You also find a candlestick.
A candlestick?
Yep.
Okay.
Clue the
the candelabra.
Candelabra, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wrong word.
I was excited about the garden hoe, but I think I'm gonna
Willow
go.
in the greenery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the candelabra.
Okay, you choose the metal candelabra, and you're gonna hit the turnip sack. That's.
Yes, I am.
Okay. That's with advantage.
Okay.
It's an improvised melee weapon. I'm basically gonna give you small club stats for it.
Okay. So that
We'll
first
say a
one.
D6.
Ooh. Okay. That okay. That's just gonna knock him out. So I got 12, freaking 17, and 3. So that's gonna be a dirty 20.
That absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And you said a D6 for the small club?
D6 plus your strength.
That's gonna be 5.
5? That's good. Okay, so you see this little turnip sack just inching ever closer. You just grab the first thing you see, which is this candelabra, and you're like, no! And you just hear a screech from the sack, just...
Desecrating perfectly good turnips. How dare you? I'm also gonna like take possession of those turnips so they can get back to where they need to go.
Well, it's still there. The sack is still there, and it's still moving.
Oh,
You didn't
okay.
kill him.
All right.
You just
I'll
popped him real
finish
good.
them and then take the turnip sack. But okay.
I
All right,
love
we're done
this
here.
game, by the way. All right.
This is excellent.
Bowen, you're
All right.
up, and we're back to the top of the order.
He is he's going to attack the one directly in front of him. Quickly putting the bow on
knife.
his back and pulling out an axe that is almost as tall as he is.
Yeah. A dwarven great axe.
Yep.
Let's see it.
I'm gonna take a swing. Oh crap! That one flew across the table. Hold on. 7, 8, 14.
14 hits.
Let's go.
Wholesome damage. Also, guys, don't forget, if you roll 2 6s, that's a crit.
Nice. Okay, and because you said that it counts as an orc, I also get an additional +3 damage for favored foe.
Yup.
So 1d8, 7.
Tolkien said they were the same thing. So
Yep.
if anybody has a
9
problem
points
with
of
it.
damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes. He will pull out the axe, pull it back with one arm, and this is very much in the open, so everyone sees him one-arming this enormous axe and whoom, just swings down the center, and he will actually yell in orc to back whence you came and slice it in half.
Okay. So the slice, it doesn't like perfectly split the orc down the middle. It kind of does the tree trunk thing with him though.
Yeah.
Where you split it and it goes about halfway. It's kind of like it's basically like a Mortal Kombat fatality, we'll say. And that a splatter of black orc ichor just goes everywhere, including on you, Bowen, son of Owen. A little messy, guys. A little messy.
Little bit. He will pull the axe out. Do I see any other goblins around?
Roll me investigation.
Yeah. All right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 things here.
Okay.
The first thing that you immediately notice is you notice Willow with a candle holder in her hand, a metal candle holder, and she's whacking a turnip sack that's getting closer to her.
Okay.
Immediately following that,
Mm-hmm.
you hear the howling of some kind of wolf,
Damn it.
and you hear almost almost like I'm trying to think of the word. You hear the rapid paced movement of an animal moving through like a town,
Right.
almost like a horse,
Right.
but it's not.
Right.
And your eyes catch a glimpse of a much larger goblin, with kind of streaky white hair that's pulled back into like a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
This one, kind of like an underbite, and these golden fangs that kind of jut out and they curl to the side. This one is about twice the size of the goblins that you faced. Very stout and muscular, this one. It has several scars about its upper torso, and it is holding in its hand almost a javelin. And you notice like a much larger like scimitar blade as it's riding a warg.
Okay. How do I want to do this?
It is not anywhere close to you guys.
Mhm.
It's basically like seeing like a warg rider running through Brie, and it's coming up from the way that these goblins came.
Right. Okay. Cool. Isn't there a still a goblin hanging off Bagomir?
Yes.
Okay.
But
I will use I will use my full movement. I don't know if I can reach him, but I'm gonna try.
He's roughly 25, 20,
Okay, so
we'll say 30 feet away.
So 25 is my movement. So
Yeah, you can get there.
I will rush over to Bagomir. As I'm running like across the street, just full on, sprinting. I will point. I believe that one's the leader. And I'll basically use my movement to flank around this goblin hanging off Bagomir, so he gets advantage on his next attack.
Okay. We're gonna go to the top of the order. There's a couple things that are gonna happen. First of all, the rest of you your attention is brought to this goblin that I've described riding a warg. The next thing is that you're immediately aware that the ranger that you all met has joined you guys and is also like right behind Bagomir. But you see as he starts to knock an arrow, this goblin chieftain basically pulls an Aemir, if anybody remembers from Return of the King, where the lance that the Aemir was holding was leveled, and then in one motion, while riding, he flips it up to overhand position,
Yeah.
and then throws it. That's what this goblin does.
Oh boy.
Bagomir see this?
You do.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That's gonna be a crit.
Oh.
It's going to be a what?
Be a crit. But you don't know what he was aiming at.
I was about to ask that question.
Where's my D8? Okay.
Whatever the answer is, it's not great.
As long as it's not Bowen.
Yeah. you see as this javelin just soars through the air and nails the ranger right in the chest.
Oh no.
And you just see blood spit out of his mouth real quick as he drops down and he's on the ground.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. I didn't expect this. Okay. The ranger is mortally wounded on the ground.
Oh.
So party wipe, let's go.
Bagomir, it's your turn.
I am currently being strangled. Cool.
Yeah, you have a goblin literally like grappled with you, and he's got still the knife is in your shoulder. It has not been removed.
Was he
So
not? Was Bagmere not next to me still?
He is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Word.
And Bowen is flanking.
He
Yes.
is.
Yes. Still. Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
So, lots of pain, lots of distraction. Priorities. Get the gnashy, bitey goblin off of his face. So he's going to lash out with his short sword. That is a garbage roll. 9, 10, 11. It still hits if a 16 hits.
16 hits.
Right. And then because advantage and because there is a person who is an enemy of the goblin within 5 feet of it, I have sneak attack, so I am using sneak attack. So that is 2d6 plus 3 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these are the dice I should have been using. 8, 11 damage.
Haha. Tell me how this goblin dies.
So I know it's not what I described at first, but if you will allow me a bit of leeway, the knife or the dagger or whatever is embedded into his shoulder. Bagomir just reaches up and deftly twists it right back into the goblin that's holding it.
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
And it crumples and he's covered in the gross, sickly ichor, and he's like, it's awful. And how far away is head orc or head goblin?
About 100 feet.
100 feet. Okay, so that was my action.
Quite a javelin throw.
Yeah, that is a heck of a. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Because I have
Oh, yeah.
mechanics questions.
Yeah,
I
you don't know.
don't
if
have
I did.
anything
You don't
right
know
now.
if I did that for flair or not.
Yeah. Is the is the turnip sack within 35 feet?
Yes.
Okay. So then kind of shoving the goblin that's on him off, he's gonna run over with his dagger and then bonus action dual wielding just overhand strike on that one.
I would like to ask before you leave, Bagomir, if it's not going to cost anything extra from you, would you help Rinyor up on top of this cart we're hidden behind?
Is that a thing I can do?
If it's going to be a bonus action, I want him to kill this other goblin, but if it's something you can just give me a little boost real quick and I can flop up there.
Just roll me. I would normally say roll me a d20. Just roll me a check. I'm asking for a luck check here.
Okay.
It's a good old flat roll.
Flat roll.
7.
Ooh.
Woof.
Nah. Not lucky.
Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of misses your bump and feed there, and just goes to murder goblins.
Mhm.
Can he get positioning with Willow to allow for flanking?
Yeah.
Cool.
Basically,
Good.
each of you
Because
are
he
on.
needs it.
You're on each end of this turnip sack, just looking down at it, kind of like pitiful. Like, okay.
Believe it or not, that's not gonna hit.
Really?
Wow.
Unless, what was its AC?
13.
Do I still get Oh, I just don't get the bonus since it's a bonus action attack. Hold on, let me. Sorry, second day. Where is that on here? I know it's on here somewhere. Two weapon fighting. Don't add strength. Okay, so it's just the damage. So it is a 13. It does hit. Unless we're doing the rule where anything, like if I roll all 3 or lower, then it just auto misses.
I think that's only if you have disadvantage.
So they roll 2 3s and 2 1s. And then +5 would be 13.
I think it is with only disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, sweet. So then just rolling 1d4 damage. That's 4.
Nice. To the turnip sack?
Yes.
How would you like the turnip sack to die?
I'm really hoping this is a goblin and not a hobbit in there, or else I'm gonna feel awful.
It's a child. No.
Wow.
Because that's gonna make what happens next really
Wow.
awful. Because he brings it down on where he assumes this thing's head is,
Mhm.
and as he lifts it up, the sack falls away, revealing
A goblin.
oh my god. There's a well, that's what I thought it was, and he just
the
kind of
little
like
peddler
picks
boy.
it off.
Like, what did you think I was gonna say?
We were not murder hobos.
Different campaign. Different campaign.
Making
Different
sure I don't get
campaign.
shadow points too early.
Yeah.
So he just kind of shakes out. He's like,
Thank you.
and then he's just like gushing blood from his shoulder. He's like, yeah,
So,
sure thing.
for the moment, all of those goblins are dead, leaving you this goblin leader on the warg. And you note as this one kind of observes what's happened here, and you see is just it kind of like kind of surveys the entire area, and it is very quick to bark out some orders in goblin and dark speech, and you see as it kind of aggressively reins the warg in the opposite direction, and you note as now several warg riders come from different areas of Brie following that one. Some of the goblins that remain, some of them wounded, they immediately start hightailing it in the direction that they came from. You are no longer in combat.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
going to ask, are we still in combat?
You
So
are
they
not.
came in to ruin a perfectly
Um,
good festival. And now
are
they're
any-
gone?
Right. Are any of them still within range of our short bows or someone's longbow? Looking at you, Renyor.
Yeah. I was just about to ask. 150 feet?
Sure, you want to take a shot at the...
Or it says range 150 / 600,
600.
but 600 sounds obscene.
The 600, I think, would be... Hold up.
With disadvantage.
The disadvantage.
Yeah, anything past 150 is with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
600
Anything
is
past
the max.
600 and you're not getting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
So, are you trying to shoot an arrow at this goblin leader? Was that what you're trying
Can
to
I
do?
shoot it at his warg? Specifically, perhaps a hind quarter? Maybe somewhere where running that fast is gonna
That would
hurt
be a
real
called
bad.
shot, so that would be a disadvantage.
Ooh. Which is 1s and 3s don't count, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, let's send it. Why not?
Can I assist him and also launch one?
You can try.
All right.
I'll try to bite this bullet too.
Ooh.
Huh?
I'm gonna be at disadvantage just because it's outside of 80 feet, right?
Yep.
And it's still 3d6, right?
Yes, but anything 3 and under doesn't count. Yeah.
Well,
I
that
don't
knocks
like-
me out.
I don't like whatever face you're making over there, pal.
That's 2 sixes.
13.
Oh!
Okay.
Wait,
And-
it's at disadvantage. It only counts if it's trip sixes.
yeah.
If you're using a short bow.
Yeah, two sixes and a 4, so that puts it at an 18.
Jeez. Yeah, I had a
13.
2, a 3, and a 6, but I have a +6 modifier, so 12.
The 2 and the 3 make it an auto
I had to
miss.
go to another stat block.
Oh, is it?
let's-
Yeah, because anything, if you have 2 or
Yeah.
under on it, you auto miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Alright.
that they didn't count.
Yeah, with disadvantage, if you roll 2 that are 3 or under, it's an auto miss.
All right.
Okay. So did someone hit then?
I rolled a
Bo-
13.
18.
Well, the 13 misses. The 18 hits.
All right. 7 points of damage.
Okay. You do hit this warg on the, we'll say on kind of like the back hindquarters.
Yep.
Does not break its stride. And you get the idea that this mount is hardy. And you get that maybe it's best to let that one go for today, for as wounded as most of you are. But the arrows following the enemy. Yeah, that's right. Stay out. Good
Speaking
message.
of
Sid.
wounded, after his one, shot that was never going to make it, having absolutely no medical training, Bagomir is going to go look at our dear ranger, who's
Yeah.
currently shish kebab down to the ground.
Bowen was gonna say someone should check on our friend. As
So-
Okay.
Willow, I'm just going based off of your class imagery here. Please tell me you have something for this.
Probably not. However, I was going to so she looks at the candelabra in her hand and she's like, I'm keeping this. And she puts it in her bag. And she's going to pick up like some salvageable turnips. As she runs back to you all and she says, my home is not far away from here. We can go there now.
At further inspection of the bag of turnips, you find out that it came from Farmer Maggot.
Oh, these are the good turnips. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. We need to go
Sorry.
home now.
That's it.
Well, hold on. We have someone here who can't be moved. Do I need to do something to? Is he dead? Is he what is
I was
the state
waiting
of
to
this
see
man?
if somebody was gonna look at him. Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I mean-
gonna ask.
Medicine or something.
I have rolled for the time that has elapsed. He is still alive. Barely.
If I go to the
Somebody-
stable, I can get another pony, and maybe we can move him then.
There's no time. We have to stabilize him now.
Oh, you do that, and I get another one. And she's gonna split so she can get another pony because she knows Will is out of range.
Oh my God. I am not the person for this. Do we have a person for this?
I'm not a great on. Yeah, nothing that I think is going to fix a mortal wound, but Renyor is going to do what he can. He'll run over and.
Above the
by his
table,
side.
what's everyone's medicine bonus? I'm at a
Plus
1.
Plus 3.
Two.
Yeah, I've got a high wisdom.
Sorry.
So,
That's just me maniacally laughing. It's fine.
y'all are cool. Y'all are cool.
Bowen, are you here next to the?
I am.
I will. Renyor can actually never admit when he's wrong, but in this case, he's not wrong. He just thinks that somebody that is not, somebody that didn't get in the fray like himself and put his life on the line as he did to take this hit might have a better chance of perhaps healing and/or stabilizing this ranger long enough to see what he can tell us and/or figure out his funeral arrangements and things like that. So he would like to lend his talents to you while you attempt to help, but it's only because he's injured, and that's why this guy's gonna die, me not gonna die. I'd rather just see if we can't help him out for right now. So if you want to,
God, I hate your character so much. You're
I'd like
wonderful.
to.
I love you, Nolan. I hate Renoir so much.
So I would like to assist with a medical check if at all possible,
yeah,
Tim.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm just checking to make sure that this game doesn't have specific, it doesn't deviate from D&D on this.
I mean, and I still remember the words "mortally wounded." I don't have high hopes for this guy, but most interesting man at the party. I got to see what he's about.
I am looking through every skill that I have, everything in my inventory, be like something that I can pitch for this might help.
Above table, I would have something, but it's on Will, not Willow herself.
Better find that pony.
Sent the pony away.
But while they're doing that, is the stable too far away to where I can't grab another pony for transport
you just
purposes?
trying to grab somebody's pony? Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll me an animal handling check.
Please let this be who I think you're about to grab, because if so,
15.
Okay. Yeah, you do find one pony.
There's who I'm looking for. Come on, let's go. And she comes back. And this pony actually looks very similar to Will. There's a few marking differences. But you will see that he looks a little fancier because his mane is braided. And there's you can tell he belongs to somebody like kind of fancy because there's a fancy little Q on his equipment. I meet Quill. And hold on, let me look in the saddlebag real here. Maybe something. Oh yes, they have one. And inside the saddlebag is probably something that can help me.
Okay. Do you have a specific item that you're trying to grab? Like, what do you?
I'm looking to see if they have either a medicine or healer's kit.
let's see. Are you just trying to yes and healer's kit into this?
I was trying to.
Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
Of the game.
I got ahead of myself. But she's like looking to see if they have something.
Look, it's not Deacon's harness backpack thing, okay?
Right?
Yeah. I'll say investigation, and you better roll high.
Oh no! Come on, Quill, we can do this. $16.
Hold
on.
You don't find a healing kit, no. You do find something that would suffice as far as like bandages. You do find like a water skin. There's some basic things that might help. But the man's impaled with a goblin javelin.
Okay.
Since no one's been doing anything as to that up to this point. And
I'm gonna
or
say
Bowen,
this is
are you
simultaneous.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting to roll the medicine check.
Okay.
You're gonna roll the medicine check.
Yes.
Okay.
If you'll allow.
Yeah.
And
so
Bagamir's just like looking
Please.
at him, like looking at the ranger's face, like it's okay, it's gonna be okay.
Renoir's help,
Take a
is
breath.
that gonna lower the DC or does that give me advantage? I just want to know how many dice I need to roll.
I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay. Alrighty.
Can I jump in now that I have some supplies with me?
Well,
Come
I'll let you jump in
on.
here in a second.
Okay,
Let's see
no.
how his roll goes.
Gotcha.
Not great.
Jay, if you killed this ranger.
If I kill him,
The pretty goblin killed him.
12. That roll was awful.
With advantage.
Yeah. 2 1s and a 2.
All right. That means I get to make another roll. Oh no.
We don't like those.
I'm sure it's fine.
So,
Oh no.
Willow, you get back to them, and Bowen and Renoir are doing their best to try to help this guy, and they're afraid to remove the javelin, and that it'll make the wound even worse. He is in pain. He is kind of mumbling. He is fading fast.
So, with what I have so far to try and help, I would also like to do a medicine check to see how best to approach this.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, I'm sending you a DM.
And you said there was like bandages and things like that. Was there anything like straight up medicine?
No.
Okay. All right.
Got one SWAT team.
Okay, we have a 14.
Okay. Tell me what you do.
So one thing that she does know is that if she pulls this, they're gonna have to immediately like cover it and make sure that they hold it down and all that. Trying to get the exact wording, but just to basically hold everything in.
Okay.
And so that's going to take some speed as well as precision. So she's going to relay to the rest of the group. Okay, I have the bandages and gauze here. If we pull this out, we're going to immediately jump in with this. Bakamir needs to help me.
Then needs to what?
I need you to help me. Over here, now. And she's going to instruct you to come next to her. It's like, I've only done this maybe once. And,
What do you mean maybe?
enough. Bowen, I need you to pull this out. We're going to immediately make sure we cover this up so that he's not, continuously bleeding.
You got a 16, correct, Willow? For that medicine check? I'm sorry. The medicine check that you rolled. 16?
I think. Yeah. I think it was either 15 or 16.
Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of help here. From over your shoulder, you note
I wrote that down.
You note the halfling who was doing the announcing for the festival games, and he has a bottle of liquor in his hand and kind of hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. I was hoping to find something like this over in Quill's bag.
So with that, you can maybe make the pain a little easier.
Yeah.
You can also use it to clean the wound, which
That
would
too.
be extremely painful. But with that, there are makeshift things here, such as you're at a festival. You can easily get your hands on salt. There are
Mhm.
certain things that you can use, like we are fixing a mortal wound home remedy
This
style.
is some
With
hardcore on the front line triage right now.
Yes.
with the realization that's what we're doing here.
Yes.
Rinyor is gonna kind of I'm not gonna say spring to his feet because again his ass is hurting too. But he's gonna ask what should he grab to help. Do you need anything in particular right now that would help?
Willow,
Besides only one extra hand.
Willow, if you would indulge me here,
Mhm.
could you roll me a nature check?
Sure, I can do that. Let's. It's actually high. There than I thought it was gonna be. The 16.
Okay. I have one thing. I'm kind of doing this on the fly here. Okay. You are aware, Willow, that there are certain weeds to be found in nature that could also function as a healer's kit. And the one thing that pops to your mind is called King's Foil.
Okay. What's the description of King's Foil?
Blue flower with red thorns.
Blue
Awesome.
flower with red thorns.
Of course,
Blue
blue
flower,
flower,
red
red thorns.
Well, this would be easier if we were colorblind.
Not even gonna fight it either. That's exactly what it is.
Actually, when with the Ren, before we get started, I need you to run. You're probably gonna find it over there in the forest. Blue flower, red thorns.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Grab a handful.
I'm sending a picture to the chat for you guys.
Oh, here we go.
It's also known as the FLS plant. Basically, you have a weed that's got little small white flowers on it. Very tiny.
So Rinyor, as an elf who is proficient in nature and has been around the block at least once before, is ashamed that he didn't think this first. But
You are very familiar with this.
But of course, again, the arm, things are all iffy right now. I was just testing to see if you knew what to go get. So yeah, I'll go grab that real fast. And
God,
so
I hate him.
now Rinyor is gonna go take a look.
That's gonna be
And,
a nature check for you, Renor.
A
Hey,
nature
there's
check.
nothing wrong with being in pain, but okay.
Nature 15.
Team, you hit it good enough.
Whew.
It does take you a few moments, but kind of frantically looking out, because it is nighttime now, and frantically looking about and trying to find, you do find the plant that you're looking for, believe it or not. And with that nature roll, I'm going to give that to you, that you safely get the amount that you would need, and you promptly bring it back to Willow.
While he's searching,
Yes. Anything you guys would be doing in the meantime.
Bowen is like, he's making sure that those new gauntlets are strapped on tight, as he is trying to get a very firm grip of this lance.
Yeah.
We're also gonna give him a bit of alcohol.
He'll kind of like lean down. He's not gonna pull it until instructed, but he's gonna kind of like lean down and be like at the ready. I know this isn't probably the best time to ask, but what's your name, friend? He's specifically talking to the ranger as he's like getting ready to pull this thing out of his.
Oh,
out of his
wow. I
chest.
thought you were talking to Willow.
No. He's
You-
trying to keep this man focused on, hey, this is gonna suck, but just stay with me, dog.
The ranger, gosh, he kind of gurgles. He just kind of like, he says something, but you don't make it out. This man is very close to dying.
Oh yeah, no.
I am
I know.
asking you guys, what do you do in this moment while he's getting that plant to prevent me from rolling another death save?
Yeah. No, this is Bowen just
What-
trying to keep him focused on, hey, stay awake, stay with me here.
Okay, I'll make that a charisma check.
Okay. I'm not great with charisma, but it's not awful. All right. 10. Unless you'll give me persuasion. Persuasion will make it a 12.
No, it's just gonna be straight charisma, but a 10 passes.
Okay.
You're good. You're talking to him. He is not responding to you, but you talking to him keeps him a little more engaged.
Yep.
And you know that like he's making eye contact with you.
Right.
But it's like this man's close to going out of here.
Bagomir takes the liquor and he's like, "Okay, you're gonna take a little sip, and he just tries to like."
He kind of grabs it, and it's more.
Okay, big sip.
Yeah, it's a gulp. It's a good gulp.
Make
And,
sure you save some.
This is going to sting. I'm sorry in advance.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
And
A lot.
he's waiting for Willow to give the sign to just dump on the wound.
All right. I'll say within that time, you guys all doing this simultaneously. That's enough time for Renor to get back with the Ethlos plant.
On Renor's way to find the plant, did he happen to the goblin that he killed that had shot him? Was the body in between point A and B?
The one that I'm sorry, the archer.
The archer, yes.
Yeah,
is his
no,
body
it was in another direction.
Another direction? Okay, word.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Then Renor runs back with it.
Okay.
And he's got like whenever you don't have enough kind of carriage space in your arms, so you put all the things in your shirt and like hold your shirt out and use it. Yeah. he's done one of those.
Nice.
Okay. We are here. See, I love that this is going to be like kind of like a group effort. So here's what I'm going to do. You want to remove the javelin. You're going to put alcohol on the wound, maybe some salt on it to try to get it to close up. Put what somebody basically what I'm asking is, what is each person going to try to do to make all of this work?
So Bowen's pulling.
Okay.
Agomir's pouring.
Yes.
Willow, you're going to be...
I have salt over here and gauze over here.
Is the Kingsbane going in the wound or in the mouth?
I was going to ask that question.
Yeah.
That is
because
an excellent question.
Renor, can Renor do a nature and/or health check on that?
Yeah, I would say either one. I'll let you choose, nature or medical check for that.
Cool. I'm gonna run nature because I'm proficient. 13.
Okay, no, good enough.
Okay.
Probably best to place it directly in the wound.
Okay. Then with that knowledge, I think in the order we go, Bowen pulls it out. We put some alcohol on there. I'll stuff my, stuff in, and then we have Willow dress the rest of the wound.
Yes.
Yes. All
Perfect
right.
order.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do little checks for each of you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then you're gonna get the benefit of a health kit on him with the use of the King's Foil. So, we'll go in turn. Bowen, just give me. I'll say strength.
Okay. Can I make a case for advantage because the gauntlets? Because it is a grapple check? If not, I get it. I gotta ask.
No.
No?
No.
That's fair. Okay, so just a straight up strength roll.
Yeah.
No athletics, no nothing. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. Not bad. 15.
15. Pass. Easy pass. So you firmly, but also slowly, not slowly, but firmly, but also in a gentle manner.
Yep.
It's like quick and precise. The javelin is removed from the wound.
All right, here
Immediately,
we go.
Bagomir.
1, 2.
Bagomir, I'm going to say with just immediately pouring the alcohol into the wound, just dexterity check. Or sleight of hand.
It's gonna be the same. And we don't have advantage, right? Or we do because it's a group check and we're all technically helping each other.
Nobody's helping you with your specific task,
Okay, that's
though.
cool. That's fair. It may result in this man's death, but that's fair.
Hey, don't worry, I made him. It's fine. I you know.
That's an 11.
Okay. It's a pass.
I don't like the way you said
I was
that.
gonna say, wake up
Seriously,
like
too.
It's a pass. Don't know. Why? Why are you worried?
that. You're trying to save him.
Because a man's life,
A man's
hangs in the
life
balance.
is in my hands.
Very much so. Okay, Willow or Renor, which one wants to go next?
Me.
Renor, you got it.
Okay, so it's safe to assume that, however, it's best to administer whatever the plant is. If it was a little bit, it should have been muddled or whatever. You know,
Yes.
we've gotten that far.
I'm gonna say with that, you can have your choice of nature or a medicine check.
Ooh, nature, because again, I'm proficient.
I mean, it's
Oh!
basically.
Oh god, I don't know if proficiency is gonna save him, guys.
Oh,
This
no.
might have been bad.
Oh, no.
Ooh, let me do math.
Okay, given that I do have proficiency with a healer's kit, can I guide him?
11.
11 is a pass.
Yay!
Like this.
Really
Willow?
don't like this.
Okay.
Yeah, closed it out.
All right, so I'm gonna add the salt and then finish dressing it.
Yeah, that'll be a medicine check.
Medicine, okay.
I'll even give you credit for trying to sew the wound up.
All right. $15.
Yes.
15. That
Hell
is
yeah.
a definite pass. Okay.
Okay.
This isn't an important roll. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I don't believe you, Tim.
Can we see you, Great Oz?
Ah, so you've learned, Nolan.
So, actually, fairly well done by all of you working together. The javelin is removed immediately, kind of alcohol kind of to clean the area, in with the king's foil, then with some salt, sutured the wound up, and you are getting the benefit of the king's foil being used as a health kit in this case.
Hell yeah.
Whew.
And there's a few breathless moments, and then a huge, like a labored breath from the ranger, and he stabilizes.
Yeah.
Which you all now notice that there is a crowd of people who have made their kind of from their hiding places and the places that they ran off to, and there's a crowd of people around all of you watching this, and they were trying to stay a healthy distance away as to not get in the way, but a lot of rubberneckers just trying to, hey, see what's going on.
Bowen still hold the pike. Back, you. Give him some space.
you see as it's labored breathing, but the ranger is alive. And with that, I think it's a really good place for us to just take a quick little 10-minute break.
Beautiful. Yes. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, and we'll see you all very, very soon. And we are live. Let me turn that music down just a little bit for those watching at home. Thank you for your patience. We greatly appreciate everyone who's been watching tonight. We've been paying attention to the chat. Been paying attention to the views. We greatly appreciate all of you. But with that, we're back. Tim, take it away.
So we have established that everybody's got to, come up with new characters for next week. And...
We did what?
No, the party has survived their first encounter with a random goblin attack that has interrupted the festivities. Now that the attention of the party was basically focused on trying to heal this ranger stranger that has acquainted a couple of the party members. He is healing, he is resting, he is not conscious. Basically, the halfling that was functioning as the kind of like the announcer for all the festival games has gotten a couple of the other villagers and townsfolk to carry the ranger to the prancing pony, and they've found a room for him, and they've gotten somebody that actual legit medical attention for him. So we'll say that all of that is done, and you immediately you receive thanks and congratulations from the crowd there for helping to defend Brie from this attack of goblins. Now that we're in a time of rest here, Renor kind of mentioned it. I would like to get some investigation checks by you all.
Definitely want to investigate. Nice. 13. 14.
15.
That is another 14 from me as well.
15.
Excellent. So you're all in the same range. Here's what you find. Of those goblin warriors, the bodies that you find, at closer inspection, you note that somewhere on the leather armor or on the small buckler shields that they carried, you see kind of crude painting that roughly looks like a golden W, or it's given more depth to it. It's almost like a golden crown, and it's a small insignia. It doesn't take up the entire buckler, but somewhere on their armor or about their person, even on one of the goblin archers, you kind of note that it's kind of like a roughly drawn golden crown with paint over an eye. Almost like war paint. That's the first thing you notice. Also, they all have these rather crude looking scimitars or daggers. These goblin knives. If it's any of the goblin knives, I don't know if any of you want them. It's 1d4 plus 2.
Can they be thrown?
Yes.
I will snag one.
Okay. Let me get to that specific page. It is. Yeah, you put it down as jagged knife,
Okay.
and it's the damage. It's 1d4 plus 2.
So to be clear, that would be +2 plus our dexterity or strength bonus.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Agamir's taking one.
Oh, we'll take one.
You said
Okay.
jagged knife.
Jagged knife, or you could put
What about the
goblin knife.
scimitars? How do those shake out?
Um, 1d6 for the scimitars.
Nothing special on those. Okay.
Nothing special on those.
So and that's just a +2 to damage, not to hit, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to custom this.
I think I'm gonna have to as well. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's not hard.
You just adding your pluses in the description.
You go to customize and do damage bonus plus 2.
Oh.
That'll give you something of worth there.
Nice.
And all in all, let's see how much they have monies on them.
Can I? Can I try to roll either a history or an old lore check to see if I recognize this symbol on the goblins?
Yes, old lore.
Old lore. All right, so that one's not at advantage.
I'll also roll old lore.
Absolutely, you can.
Not a bad roll. 13.
Are there enough of these for Bagomir to take 2 of them?
Of what? I'm sorry.
Of the daggers?
Yes.
Splendid. He'll be doing that because I think if I math that right, that actually gives me a higher potential damage output.
My roll, by the way, was 20.
20. Okay. Well, Willow, goblins have, in the history of Middle Earth, they usually do seek some form of leadership in the form of a king or a chief or a leader. This insignia is not one that you've ever seen before. Sometimes it could be the mark of a specific, I mean, for lack of better terms, a royal house. That sounds far too organized and far too sophisticated for goblin leadership structure, but it's the best I have. It for those of you who rolled well, it kind of is, it's very much in common with the orcs that served Saruman in the War of the Ring, and that they have their own little marks to signify who they serve or who their master is. Much of the Mordor orcs, they often had a red eye on their shields or on banners to signify the Eye of Sauron. So you get that there's a definite significance to the leadership of these goblins. Obviously, you don't know who that is by reputation, and you've never seen this mark before, but that's what you get with those rolls.
Let's see. There are no missives. No, I don't assume the goblins have a writing thing. Are there any look like may have been like leader goblins, maybe like a little higher on the totem pole than the others?
Not of this bunch.
Okay.
Most of them looked like fairly common fighters. none of them that really the most the most special one, the most authoritative looking goblin that you saw today was the one riding the warg.
Gotcha. So I'm going to ask for a potentially legal metagame here. Can I make a riddle roll to piece together something further about this?
What are you?
I don't know what I'm piecing together. I don't know, but based on the information that I have of there are goblins, they have the weird crown thing. They've got a clear leader who may or may not have been the crowned person in question here, and where they came from versus where they went, kind of piecing together like, what are our next steps? What's the plan here? What should we be doing? Are these guys coming back? Was this a one-off thing? What was the plan? Sort of putting together what I can.
Okay. Yes. Roll me a riddle check.
Okay. That is not the greatest. 11.
Okay. In this moment, you don't have a lot to go on as far as what the insignia on the armor means. It certainly strikes you as odd that goblins attacked a settlement like Brie. It strikes you as odd that they attacked, and just as soon as they attacked, they left. It's almost like it was maybe a probing attack just to see what would happen.
Then also, isn't it daylight right now?
It is not. The archery contest happened later in the evening after sundown. And this will say it was close to sunset.
Gotcha. So the timing, because if I recall my Tolkien lore correctly, and
goblins have no love of sunlight.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That's all I got with that.
So, knowing that, however, even with your low score, knowing that, you know that they couldn't have been traveling far. They can't travel in sunlight.
So,
any tracks we could pick up on?
You could. You could follow the tracks of the way that the goblins retreated.
Is there anything about where they came from, perhaps?
The tracks lead. Let me bring up my.
I didn't mean to jump on your area there, Baghamir.
No,
I was
you're
just
good.
thinking.
You're good. Before, are we actually above the table? Are we talking about all this in person, or are we just all off being our own little Sherlock Holmeses right now?
Well,
we already know Rinyor's off doing his own thing because it's Rinyor.
Right.
Did we
Willow
leave?
is likely checking up on taking a Quill back to the stables.
The ranger, did we just leave him there? Or did he stabilize? Did we take him somewhere? Is somebody still staying with him?
He said
He's
that,
at the inn.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that we, he's not just laying in the road still.
Yeah. He's at the inn under proper medical care.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Basically while all of this is happening, some of the townsfolk have kind of like taken him, and he's not the only one. They've been taking wounded to the prancing pony.
Well, in that case, Rinyor is going to go and find some of that medical attention as well, on account of the arrow in his side.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
So, to answer your question, Baghamir, just north of Brie is a forest wooded area called the Chetwood.
Mm-hmm.
That is the direction that the goblins came from.
Okay. So because I'm assuming that Bowen and Renior are potentially seeking medical aid from the same location and or person. Is that a fair
Very
guess?
fair.
Yes.
All right. And seeing as you know, Bagomir has been running around, clutching his arm while he's doing all this investigation and stuff. It's like, oh, I'm starting to feel a little lightheaded. He's gonna go, also seeking medical attention. Sees Bowen and Renior and Deus Ex Willow over here, or Willow Ex Machina, and relay everything that he's figured out. Um, that this was heavily planned, the time of day, the location, the day that it was chosen, as well as that the danger is not yet past. It feels like it was a probing thing, and they're just testing for weak points. So he's going to suggest that we find someone who is actually in charge. Anyone?
I'm sure Willow would know who's in charge. She would know of the mayor at the very least.
Let's see. If we're done as far as the investigation of the battle of the festival and what took place here, there is nothing really more of note beyond unless you choose to investigate the direction that the goblins went when they retreated.
I think that's an option to do after we, before we leave town. When we go to leave town, we'll go that way. But
okay, that's really the only thing left of I'd say of note.
Cool.
In what direction did you say that they went?
North
Towards the Chetwood.
Yeah.
Chetwood.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Running after goblins at night is not a good idea.
While 75% of us are at below half HP.
I was gonna say,
I'm at 3.
Bowen showing the puncture from the arrow earlier. Well, this is still here. Ow.
So while we may be, rattling the idea around taking this information higher up, and Tim, feel free to put Renior in his place, but
I will.
these elvish connections, he might possibly know the mayor. Am I not wrong? And/or he's got an idea of who the mayor is and kind of a presumption about his character.
Yeah.
And/or if he can't just get us in the door, he's got influence.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to say that based on the number of things that Willow's been pocketing and low-key stealing the entire time, she may have had a run-in with the mayor recently.
Right?
They don't rob others. They don't steal from people. There was a candelabra that was lost as a casualty.
And the turnips.
So it's mine now.
And the apple.
That was Will, and I paid for that.
The week before.
And the pony.
Yes, Pippin. My point is, he's clearly overreacting.
It's my pony.
Yeah, that's Will, not Quill.
Oh, Quill. Yes, I need to take him back to the stable, and afterward, actually, we could reconvene over in my home, which is not far from here, and that's where Will is. And I need to get him.
Yes. Let me. Yeah. The stable master, or at least his son, is a man named Fernie, who handles all of the horses and such for Brie, and he is the one who takes over your 2 ponies and stables them for you. And it is for anybody who's curious, it is not John Fernie, it is his son, much
Jim.
younger Fernie. Did you just say Finn?
Jim.
Oh no, no. I couldn't believe that you guessed my name for him. Yes, I named Finn Fernie.
Finn Fernie.
That but yeah, that handles your two I apologize, I'm getting tired. Your two ponies are stabled and fed and taken care of, which you've already set up with the Fernies.
Awesome, and I'm gonna make sure I take the saddlebags or my belongings off of Will, so that I have them. I'm sorry we couldn't get our pastry today. We'll try again another time. And I just give him a nice little scratch on the nose before I head back to the prancing pony.
Okay. If we want to, we can flash forward to the end of the prancing pony later that night.
Yeah.
And as the four of you make your way, you do note that pretty much all of the rooms are taken, and they have been used for anyone who had been wounded in the attack, or just the very few that got the last few rooms. And so there is no room in the prancing pony as usual.
Willow is gonna see that they don't have rooms and say, "Would you like to come with me? I don't live far from here."
All right, but I'll be checking my pockets after we leave.
I'm not a thief.
No, I heard a story about a hobbit that said that once.
I've seen it a time or two.
Hi, that's my cousin. He was okay.
No, he was excellent. But he was a thief. He was the
Hold it
best
for
thief
one.
that...
Your cousin.
Hi. Yes.
He's frozen.
I don't worry, we're not like close or anything. My mother is Brandybuck, and if you trace the tree, yes, you'll find Bilbo and the rest.
Just squeals of joy. Yes, I'd love to stay with you. Let's go now.
Okay.
Fanboy. I love it. So, Willow, just because I don't think you and I spoke through the details, how far away is your home?
It's probably not too far away. She lives like on the edge of Brie, Brie and like heading towards Brandywine River.
Okay.
Oh, do you still have a home?
Yeah, this should be fine.
That is a very good question because Brie was attacked. So, Willow, roll me a D100.
Oh
my
boy.
Goodness.
I hope my home is okay. And I had like such nice food there. 16. Not a fan of that silence.
It takes maybe a good 15 minutes to get to the outskirts of Brie. And Willow, you do return to the place where your home used to be.
Oh no.
It is in fact burnt to the ground and was a part of some of the burning and pillaging that the goblins they attacked the outskirts of Brie first.
Oh no. And I would like to do just dive in so I can save anything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything?
Right there by her.
What?
Bagomir is right there by her side.
The first thing she's going to look for, she's going to look up at the walls and see if she sees pictures of, her parents. And then when you guys walk in, you'll see that when this place was well furnished and okay, there were books and papers that are probably cinders by now.
Much of them are.
Places of comfort over here, couches and chairs, a kitchen where there was a big kettle and some fruits, veggies, and breads and all that sort of thing. And so she's just basically looking for anything she can salvage.
What's
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. What's Willow's reaction to this? Is she like, is this just another Tuesday for her, or is she crying?
Hey, are you serious? Okay. Sorry, you got disconnected because my cat just through my headphones.
No.
Okay.
Leia.
Wow. Oh, Leia.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
All right. Well, the good news is I was trying to get us to a good leave-off point here, Willow, so we can do that, and then we can kind of maybe role play and pick back up on this.
Yeah, no, she is distraught as she is going through her house and just trying to salvage anything that she could find. And you just see her little hobbit feet going all over the place. And she's just, her voice is in the middle of crying, but also just trying to find anything. And it sounds like she's talking to someone who is not there.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, yes. And when she's just basically exhausted herself, she just falls over to the ground, fainted.
There goes, and he carefully and gingerly picks her up, and doesn't hold her like she's a baby. She's not a baby, but gives her the most comforting hug that he can. It's like, it's going to be okay.
I know it's not going to be okay. I told Pa I'd take care of it. And that's basically like what you just hear saying over and over.
Bowen will respectfully take his helmet off and on his side. We will find as much as we can that can be recovered and then find the little bastards that did this.
What does Renior say? Because I feel like he just has a one-liner he's sitting on.
Might there have been any med packs or something that survived? Was there a bathroom with a medicine cabinet, perhaps?
Can
I punch
Did the
Rainier in the
Tylenol
leg?
make it? Did the Tylenol make it? Did you think
I
there's
mean,
any
maybe
Zyrtec
they didn't
left?
go back further into the house.
Sorry,
You'll find
allergy
like a
medicine.
bathroom that may be okay.
Can I punch Renoir in the rib? Be like, "Puh, show some respect." Like the damaged one.
Yeah.
I'll say at that, all of you hear a rustling at what used to be the doorway, like as a cloaked figure steps through the once threshold of the home, and you see a blue cloaked old man with a long beard, and gingerly kind of removes the hat respectfully, and you see as it kind of a slight bow towards all of you, and it is the blue cloaked figure that I believe Bagamir or Renor?
I think Bagomir ran into him in the.
Both
Yeah.
of them did.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
both.
oh yeah,
That's
because
right.
yes, we did, because they in passing, yeah.
Yes,
I also
you
insulted
both
him.
Saw this figure earlier in the day, and for the first time, this one, like I said, kind of removing the pointed blue hat off of his head, he kind of bows and regards all of you and says, "Forgive me, I was told I could find you here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is LOTR the Blue. May I come in?" And
Hi.
that's where we're gonna leave off for this week.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me.
Excellent. Brynyor is going to turn to Bone and be like, "You still owe me for the archery competition, by the way."
I swear.
My
I'll
God.
swear. I'll throw him through
Yeah,
the door.
this sucks.
I
But
throw-
like, you owe me.
We'll go with a second round right now. But with that, that's where we'll cut off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. An excellent session all around. As always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow our Twitch, like us on YouTube, hit the little bell so you don't miss uploads. And we will be back next week, Friday night, same bat time, same bat channel, around 8 o'clock for episode 3. But thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.